One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Wolfpack. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
This is a bright and...
Quick give. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. On the move. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. First play of the period will be a second down. Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. On the stop.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Wolfpack will have first and 10. Back to throw, it's Gentry. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll get rid of it. Drop the football. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Moves the pocket. It's Gentry. Makes the grab on the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Working the ground game. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him quickly.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Gentry. Look out! Complete on the shuffle. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. He's got the first down. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here.
Let it go.
Runs through a tackle. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback will keep it. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
And they'll stop him about 5. Short of the first. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. One for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They've got the lead and trying to... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to run it. There he goes! And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their position. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. Got his man on the right. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Past the 6. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Fires immediately. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the pummeling has started. The lead. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Under pressure. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. trying to pick up a first down. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Just threw that one way too far.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. Quick strike through the air for the score. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the... They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got the first down. Got a little grass. Inside the 30. The 20. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside the... the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly...